Hello, I am Risto Kappet from ACR Zaxpeed and welcome to the video review of the second round of the World GT from GPVWC. So as usual, qualifying merge of the top 6 lap times from qualifying, and from the results you can see that, surprising myself, I got the pole this time. So on the long straights, something that made my lap a bit different was a bit more focus on the exit speeds. You can see others really braking late, but I went on the gas earlier and thus always gained on the exits. You can see people gashing up, but I'm rotating the car a bit earlier and really getting a better run out of the corners. On a track like this with such long corners, so in long straights, it's quite important. Losing a bit here in the fastest bits. Dennis Lynn really braking late, but getting out of shape. And Kevin Ryan with his Bentley catching up. Not the ideal line, but again, Kevin Ryan had a slight slide on the exit, and for the whole long straight, this gives a bit of an advantage to me. Braking a bit early again, but on the gas very early and gaining a few more meters. These were the qualifying results. I ended up using my second best lap just in case if there was cuts on the best lap. There wasn't, but still good to be safe, and I had another lap which was good enough for pole. Kevin Ryan, the championship leader, is straight behind me, which is dangerous, but my teammate is also behind me, literally, on third place, so good chance that we could work together and dispose Kevin. Rolling start, and in this track the green flag was exactly in the middle of the last corner, so it was quite interesting. If Kevin was good, he would have gone around the outside with better speed, because I had to lift on the inside even with the speed limiter, but he was sleeping a bit and missed out the start, so I was very safe. I could just take the ideal line into the first corner, and my teammate Dennis Lind got alongside and passed him into the first corner, which was great for us. Would allow him to maybe defend a little bit and allow me to pull away, but it wasn't the case. Top 6 were really close pace wise, so I wasn't going anywhere far. This is already about 10 laps later. It was Anja Sappi who got through the back, and after a few attempts went for a good move. I thought I had him covered here because I had a shorter run, but he braked late alongside me, and we ran out of room. It was not ideal. And also Kevin Ryan got alongside me, went on the grass a bit, but under the braking gear gave me a squeeze. Not ideal, but okay. Dennis Lind got past me as well, which is normal. Still early in the race, and also Chris Shepherd. On this track racing, it's really important not to do anything silly, but just accept losses and slot back into the draft, if you're in the leading pack at least. And here already the McLaren doesn't have the best top speed, so I could draft him up the mountain and get him immediately into P4 and just keep chasing as the guys ahead fight, and hope that Honey doesn't pull away too much. Here's already a few laps later. Honey had crashed fighting with Dennis, and Kevin Ryan was having a go at Dennis himself, but went wide, so it was back to ACR Zaxpeed 1-2, which was nice again. At this point even Dennis had better pace than me, but not for long. Now Chris Shepherd had gotten the best pace some laps later and had passed us all. He was going for Dennis' lead, but they did not fit into the corner and almost had a big pile up, so all the order was shuffled up again. Now I got the lead back, and Kevin Ryan was straight behind me. So at this point I was already feeling more comfortable and thought that I could maybe pull away, but it wasn't going to happen. Kevin Ryan had really good race pace once again, and about 60 minutes into the race, just before the pit stops, he had caught up with me with a nice range of a draft. And again, I just put my car in the middle of the road, hoping that he would not go for it, but he did. A very late braking maneuver, and you can't move under braking, so I just let him go, hoping to keep behind him. And I saw that he was sliding around quite a bit more than me, so there was chance to attack in the end, but he started pulling away a bit, and after the pit stop he really put the hammer down, using all the tires he had. This is now the last lap. After the pit stop, the race was really intense. We had all gotten into groove and pushing really 100%. Kevin's tires started going off slowly, so me and Arne were really catching him. This is the last lap, and the gap is, as you can see now, very small, like a second maximum. And Arne behind me, maybe 2 seconds, so it was extremely intense, extremely hard. After all this side-to-side racing, now we were all pushing with quite worn tires. But maybe also Kevin played it safe. Maybe he slowed down on purpose so that the 90 minutes ticked just as he entered the last corner, so he would not have an extra lap having to defend from me. So this is how we crossed the line in the end. Second position again, and Kevin Ryan again winning. These are results. Quite small gaps, especially on such a long race, but it was a very, very hard and good race, besides the fact that Kevin Ryan won again. My teammate, who was really good this time, Dennis Lind, he really babysitted me in the race, giving me draft and racing the opponents. He ended up P11 after a big crash and a pit stop for repairs, but it's fine, at least we got some team points. And these are the standings, so as you can see, not a big gap since I was second for another time, but Kevin Ryan is now 10 points ahead, and also Simtech is pulling away a bit, but 6 more runs to go, 8 rounds in the championship, so we will keep hunting him down. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.